They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry now. Time early. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Nigel Bradham brings him down.
Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing on 3rd. Gone. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Nigel Bradham with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Give him 11 yards that time on the return.
And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Boston Scott, his first carry. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Buying time to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left. And got his man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. Wentz able to hook up with Aguilar for a big gain. 49 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Scott. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Wentz going to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. second down, this is Gurley. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to go for it. It's gone. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, gone. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. To the air again. Gone. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. While we have a second, Charles, the Patriots, of course, back in the Super Bowl, getting the 37-31 victory over KC in the AFC title game. Great game, but you know, the Patriots.
Nobody believes in them.
Yeah, right. They're playing that underdog card, but I thought it was funny because after the game, they asked Tom Brady, "Were you guys just trying to use that for your own motivation?" He said, "No comment," because they were. They know they're not the underdog.
They know it, but when you've been that great for this long,
you need something.
You've got to find something different. And Tom Brady, I've got to give him.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, 67 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows to 10-0. Elliott now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Gurley again here on first down. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him, that full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
On first down, it's Gurley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Goff on first down. Steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Second and 10, Goff again. And he comes back with one complete. First down, L.A. Goff finding Higbee. First down now, but that clock rolling.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
To throw on second down is gone. And it's caught. And he's brought down. A Ram first down as Goff finds
that should have been an inner.
Partner, they weren't quite in the red zone, but things are starting to get condensed on the field. Throwing the corner route there. Really nice play because it gives them a little bit of room to complete it.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Todd Gurley taking it in. And the Rams have got this back to a one-score game. Zerline connects on the extra point.
Damn, that should have been a pick.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7.
I played that perfectly, too.
Zerline out now to kick this one away.
Oh, he hit timeout. Well, he paused the game.
And out and out come the Eagles. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
This nigga, oh. He did. He pulled in the game. Some bullshit. He threw it to his tight end. My dude was right on him. Like I could. That was supposed to be a pick, but they let him catch it, and then he just ran it in with Todd Gurley.
On first down, Scott. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Flush to his
Damn,
right.
I had that nigga wide open.
Will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
Sunday! Black. Listen.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10.
Damn.
Down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Samson Abukum coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11. And the Rams are going to go ahead and take another timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Watch this play, though.
They run the counter. Scott.
Shit.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Taking it about the 16. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. The final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to look deep down the field. And incomplete on the deep ball. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. That's fielded in the end zone.
Ah, man, I wanted to spin the other way.
25 to the 26-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Throwing now is Wentz. Caught right side. Take.
Well, you ain't going to be doing this blitz the whole game, dude.
But he takes it up to the 40. First catch so far for Tate, and he's got a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Nah, I got something to beat it. I'm just hoping he don't do this shit the whole game because it's about to be over for him.
Wentz now on first down. Going for the deep ball.
Ah, good pick. He let that dude back there. Good pick, dude.
Marcus Joyner with a pick.
Yeah, good shit.
Return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
He played that smart. I got to play for that. I'm going to keep running slants.
In the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
He's seen the man blitz. He's taking the safety back, so that means somebody got to be open.
Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at the 31-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now, they've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Super one. DC.
Goff now looking to throw. And he's going to get it down
that
to the
bitch
33-yard line here. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
On 2nd down, here's Goff.
Thank you. Pick 6, baby. Let's get it.
Ronald Darby. He's at the 40. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles.
I had it on sight, dude. I had that,
now,
nigga.
That was a beautiful play. A pick
Play that
6.
shit perfectly.
How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Elliott good on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Keep on that damn play, bitch.
Touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field
No, you
position.
don't. Come here,
Take
boy.
advantage of it. Sometimes defense makes a good play, too.
It's a loss of
I'm in the
5
game.
there.
Let's
Bringing
get
up
it.
second. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means...
Hell no, he should have dropped that, yo. Oh, my
Taken down,
God.
but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley.
No, you don't. Oh, you don't. Come on. Bring that play back. I wish you would. Yeah, bring it back. Oh, my God.
Darby comes up to get him.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally.
Oh, you don't? Let's go.
So they can run through.
Bring it back. Oh, all right.
Forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Should I do this play?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Oh, I know what play you doing. I know what play you doing.
From the gun on 3rd
I'll take that. Throw it to him. I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh, my God. That was me. Oh, my God.
Made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
That was me.
And it continues.
I knew what play you were going to do.
Much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
I need y'all right now. If anything, I need y'all right now.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. That's
oh, my God, they cheated. He's oh, my God.
Inside the 35-yard line.
Yo, that was supposed to be a tackle.
Now, and they convert there on 4th down.
He needed that, too.
Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot
Damn,
of
I should have
pressure
played
on
hard flats. I
4th
know I
down
should have,
Doesn't
man.
matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Goff now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another 1st down. Goff turns and gives to Gurley.
Yo, they just cheated. Oh, my God, they just cheated. Oh, my God.
And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
No, you don't. Come on, man. Stop letting him do that.
Halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today,
and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Oh, they just cheated, dude.
Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown.
Put another drive together.
That one through. Zerline out now to kick this one away. The Eagles offense back out onto the field. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands.
Oh, my God, he was open, too. Oh, my God, he was open.
From the Rams defense, Matt Longacre coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey.
Give me that. Let's go.
And that's caught inside the 35. Wentz finding his favorite receiver, Jeffrey, on a big one. 52 yards.
Well, it's easy to make a case that Alshon Jeffrey loves to run the post pattern. And the guy throwing the ball to him loves him running it. Right in his sight lines. Great catch radius. He can stick the ball up there, and he can go out and get it.
They'll run on first down. Scott finding room to the 20. That good for 22 and a first down.
Every player I know tends to play the game in his mind before it actually happens. There's no way he thought that at this stage of the game, this would be his first big run like that.
Yeah, but it's got to feel for him like the floodgates open, a sigh of relief. Now we'll see if things can open up for him.
See if it can continue.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Get him out of the game. He's tired.
Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Call it a loss of 2 on the play.
You still got him in the game. All right, we'll say that.
Now Wentz. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Aaron Donald in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
It's a team game, but sometimes individuals do stand out, don't they? How about that for a twofer? Tackle for a loss on the running play on the previous down, and then comes right back and gets a sack.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Working from the gun, Wentz under pressure again, and down he goes again. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And Elliott puts this one through. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now gone. Flushed out right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he stopped immediately there. Timmy Jernigan, the Florida State man, in on the stop.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
17. He's back to throw.
Thank you. Oh, my God.
Incomplete
Oh, my
there.
God.
Nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Back to throw.
Oh, my God. Get out of here, man.
23 yards on the play. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
We're good. We're good. Whirling.
On the handoff, it's Gurley.
Why they got to do that? I got him in the
Do
backfield.
a whole lot else. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Inside of a minute to go now. 2 timeouts left. Still in pretty good shape.
I think they're in excellent shape here if they use the timeouts judiciously and use the sideline as an additional timeout.
Another carry.
Come here.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up a third down.
Here we go. Louis. Here goes Slide. Block 20.
Back to throw.
Thank you. Let's go. That's fucking game.
It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
That's fucking game, nigga.
To look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, "Not on my watch."
Let's get it. And tell him we can run it back.
Sidelines.
Cash up me my bread, Joe. Tell that nigga we can run it back.
All teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were
Paid
able to
100.
do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done.
Even though we ain't got it no more.
I got so much beef, I could barely sleep. Paranoia got me losing on my Z's all day. Good Lord, mama praying on the
Come on,
knees
man.
all day.
So that nigga we can run it back, you heard? Should go get the Chiefs, Tyreek Hill, and burn everybody, bitch.
Bad companies, bad for your company. In the scheme, as case you come for me. Got in the
Cash up my bread, tell him we can run it back. Nigga. On them little play. I knew it. I knew that play. I knew that play was coming. Nigga. What'd he say? We could do the 100 again. Just cash out me my 100 and then keep the 100 in there. Yeah, because we about to play again. My 100 already up. Yeah.
You can't hang, baby. We don't want you around here. Ice on my neck in this froze. Santa's reindeer. You got bad. It's the same here. Bad company.
Yeah, I got it.
Bro, you can't hang here. Getting money, so keep on.
Yeah, tell him another 100. Come on, man. He's stacking that box. I know exactly what I'm about to do. Woo.
Playing games. They don't want no problems with me. Got good. You know I brought them. Might not hit a bad. Someone.
I'm going to the black jerseys. I gotta go to the black jerseys on this.
Acting brand new like I don't see it when I do. Who them folks going too close? Give me room, phony folks, play it close, do the most. Don't that bad company, that's bad for your company. Bad
Come on, man.
company, that's bad for your company. Bad cow disease, now you in a ton of beef. Tuck underneath my new Dunker. Flintstone bust down
That's the only team I have a problem with if you go get the Chiefs. All black, let's go. Come on, man. What's up, baby? Ain't no milk. Whole team got beats on their teeth all day. I got so much beef, I could barely sleep. Paranoia got me losing on my Z's all day. Good Lord, mama praying on the knees all day. If you still go ahead, go get one. And don't get no candy. Go ahead. I'm above average. Go get a snack. And don't get no candy. Let's go.
Look, I defeated my fears. Oh. To tell of my tears. So ahead of my time, what comes next to all my oldest.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Los Angeles Rams. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. A little 360. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Hang in there now. Hang in there now.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. It's intercepted.
Picked off first play.
His own 47. And he will return this one
I was
to
putting
the
that blitz.
30-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So first and 10 now from the 30. After the interception, here's Goff.
Oh, my God. Yo, get out of here, man. Oh, my God.
Brandon Cooks, 30 yards. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead. Great corner out there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually
Spotted that nigga 7
an
points.
extra move, doesn't it? You got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. On first down, Scott. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. Now Wentz throwing on second down. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And got his man complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
On first and 10, here's Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh, my God. Get out of here, yeah.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line.
I'm bullshitting right now, bro.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he was able to shed the tackle.
Yeah, this thing, I'm bullshitting right now, bro.
call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Throwing on 3rd. Gone.
I take that.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results.
Hell no. Come on, man.
Taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Michael Brockers in there to get him for a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Great 15. Great 15.
To throw, it's Wentz. He's going to air one out.
Hell no, come on, y'all. This got another pick.
3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by the Pro Bowler.
That's crazy.
And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Goff will lead the Rams out
really
here first and 10
I got that bullshit,
at their own 22. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Now a 1st down throw. Gone.
Thank you.
This time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Trying to get it to Woods.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
81.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
He'll get it up the middle. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, we're looking at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. On 3rd down.
Get out of here, man.
He's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Yeah, right.
Go, go. Good chip.
Now Scott.
He didn't get
I
it.
think he got in.
Oh,
He
my
did
God.
it. He's stoned at the 1-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand.
I thought he was too.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They go back to the air here after the penalty on the last drive. And it's a safety. Goff got buried in the end zone. He couldn't get rid of it.
And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Yeah, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. Now he'll let it go deep left side. He's got a man complete.
Fucking go.
Taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 36 yards. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
81.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
I'm telling you, this nigga connection acting up. This nigga. Yo, Joe. His connection act up. His connection timed out, I guess. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Go in there and see what's up. Like, what do you want to do? My connection good, bitch. I'm hooked up to the wire, bitch.
She don't skid, splash. Think about post now on the ground, man, the leader. Whole gang in the field, we don't do bleachers. Pockets lettuce, don't think I'm ready. You got that swag, you got that salt, then sell it. Free mind, cash them out, we bailin'. Saw my teacher, I was the same student fella. Now I got a lawyer, straight cash, no settlement. I'm out my element, out my element. My the same. Don't need no clout, no fame. No clout. Bought the game. All brand new chain. I swerve the lane. Call the group the gang. Whip that thing. Whip it. This shit give me. Ooh, yeah. Them boys fool you trying to do it. Bring it. I do. Don't want no. They pull up with that. Oh. It's times 3. This how it go. Park $1 million at the. We gon' make 'em eat that until we go. Eat it up. Rich straight to the top floor. More PJs and.
What'd he say? He knew that was his connection? So that he knew that was his connection, bitch. I'm out you right now. Yeah. Why would I? Like, come on, man. Hell no, we ain't doing that, bitch. Who that? Ink? Who said something like that? Ink?
Ice the game, had to ice the game. So much ice, too much, had to ice the lane. Freeze the dust, freeze, had to freeze the lane. Freeze, camera phone. Turn your lights off. We been on. Came from my block and grown up, guess I'm homegrown, well known. That is my cologne. I put my wrist inside the freezer, came out froze. Ice. I put my heart inside, cause I was chose. I put my heart inside and only God knows. Yeah, the clinics, but that baby wipe this nose. I wipe this nose. What's a leg with till they explode? Superstars out. Brand new cars. We by the bar now. Swaying doors now. Now smash. Chats and goals. Rock the shows. Big bang rolls. Cash. Now she go. For the team. Now she don't ski. Splash. Think about folks not on the ground. Man, the leader. Whole gang in the field. We don't do bleachers. Think about folks not on the ground.
You said what?
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Los Angeles Rams. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone.
Thank you.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Ryan McLeod. Looking for Woods that time.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Great. Look, son.
On first down, Wentz goes underneath for Sproles. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Forced out to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now they'll run it on the toss. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. That good for 22 and a first down. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Let's go.
On second down, Scott. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. He swallowed him up. On third down, it's Scott. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I can't say that I was really in love with the play call there. A draw in that situation, I know it's a risk-reward call. If it works, he walks in. But otherwise, you're bringing up a really tough 4th down situation.
So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. To throw on 2nd down is gone. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Fletcher Cox with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. From the gun, here's Gone. And that is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. 81. Wentz now on 1st down. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
This 5-2. Liz 5-3. Liz 5-3. Shift.
Now it's the all-purpose back. This is Darren Sproles. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
81. Shift. 81.
Back near the goal line. Here's Wentz. He sets to fire deep. Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. Fighting his way through contact. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. He's got it. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going, and they've got it here with a first down.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
Start him out, dude.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
They might think about going for it here, but it's still just the second quarter. Take the 3 points, tell the defense you believe in them, and let them get the ball back for you.
So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon, and think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
We're good.
Here's a handoff to Sproles to start the drive. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. On 2nd down now, Scott. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Longacre coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away.
Would have hit off his head.
Goff on 1st down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice
God, he should have fumbled.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this.
3-3, second quarter. Who? Huh? Huh? Uh-oh.
Here we go. Here we go, fellas. Here we go.
On second down, here's Goff. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. And he's able to get up here to the 26. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Past the 20. Touchdown, LA. Todd Gurley, 74 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. Well, it was 3rd and 1. The defense was expecting run. They got it. They just forgot to stop him.
Sometimes execution just wins, doesn't it? And give a lot of credit to the big guys up front because they knew they were running against a defense in front that was probably overloaded. And they had to find a way to create just a little bit of space. And they ended up creating a lot of space. Off he went.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 23 yards on the play.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
Nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
Wentz now on first down. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Wentz to throw on second down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 45 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter. Not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Nah, 10-10. Nah, he has
and just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Oh,
now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
No.
Now Goff on 1st down. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the 1st half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. On 1st and 10, Goff. Trying to lay one up deep. That's
oh, my God. Get out of here, man. That's
he
pick.
finally is out of bounds, but he's down
that was
inside
pick, bro.
the 20-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They go play action here on 1st down. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And
take that timeout, kick that 3. Nigga, take the timeout, kick that 3 points and watch I block it.
4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout
kick this
call.
3 and watch I block it.
So with 4 seconds
block,
to go
bro.
in the half,
watch
here's
this.
the field goal unit onto the field.
Go to,
And Zerline's kick is good.
Bad squid kick it, bitch. You know what's best for him.
And they will take the lead at 13-10. So they get the field goal here at the end of the 2nd quarter and take the lead into the lockers.
And isn't that what every team wants to do? Right at the end of the half, put points on the board, and go into the locker room feeling a lot better about themselves.
And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. So we've hit intermission.
And that
it's
bitch score right before half.
This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this 2nd half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. He juked him.
See ya. See ya. Won't want to be ya.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Boston Scott, 104 yards. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6.
We've sat in a lot of meetings, and they always talk about the offense taking advantage of beginning a half. But special teams coaches don't listen to that. They want to take advantage with their own unit, and they just did.
Yeah, they trailed in the locker rooms, and they changed that immediately.
I think they drew that one up special. That felt like something he pulled out of his pocket that he'd
go.
been holding for a while, and they were able to use it effectively.
Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well
Oh, my
as we
God.
need to.
Oh, no. Come on, man. They cheating.
The 30, 10.
They cheating, bro. They cheating, bro. I knew he was running that way. You see me move my people over that way and everything.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are in for 6. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, nice spin.
Oh, that brought back bad memories.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquish that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right, where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
Wentz going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is Ertz with it, right side. 23 yards on the play.
Nice movement there by Carson Wentz outside of the pocket, completes another pass. Help me out here, partner. He's not sneaky athletic. He is athletic. How many times do I have to say it?
Yeah, you've been making that declaration for a while. And at 6'5", he ran a 40 of 4.77. So not only big, but he can move.
That's a good time for a quarterback. He and Andrew Luck, similar physiques, similar athletic ability.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Come on. That's it. 82.
Now Wentz throwing on second down. It's caught by Aguilar. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. The Eagles on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. They'll run with Scott. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Working from the gun, Wentz. Flush to his right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Here's Scott, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Goff now on 2nd down.
Fuck out of here, huh?
Jarred loose. It's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. He'll buy some time right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack.
Pulled in at the 24. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing now is Wentz. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Matt Longacre in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
81. Great. Here, sit. 81. 82.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. A nice job on the return there. 16 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now they'll pitch it back to Gurley. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Hell, you won.
Again they run with Gurley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense.
Thank you. I'll take that. Let's go.
Intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. Woods the intended receiver. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Bring it to you.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Great 15.
Wentz will try again on 2nd down. Over the middle, complete to Tate. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now Wentz. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Now, first catch for Jeffrey. Good enough for a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Right back to him on first down. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Boston Scott with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have moved out in front. And he puts it through. Elliott now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And the Rams getting set to go now. Goff will lead the Rams up here, 1st and 10 at their own 26. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Fletcher Cox in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. A shotgun snap for Goff. Then he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Goff. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. That one goes for 24 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, try to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
They'll look to throw. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down.
20-27.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, because it's a first down. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure the investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. So getting the big touchdown they needed late in the fourth. Now what do? You conservative and just tie it up?
No, I think you put your practice into
30 seconds left. He just scored. I got 30 seconds to score.
Play call ready to go. Go for two and decide it right now.
That's my fault, though. I was in the wrong defense. I don't want to use no time out, but I got 30 seconds to get down there and kick a field goal.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Black, come on. Black. Shorty. Great.
To throw is Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Wentz to throw. Jeffrey breaking the tackle. And he's got his man on the out route. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Wentz now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
81.
Back to throw. Wentz. Flush to his right. Looking deep for his tight end Ertz. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Bro, he dropped. Yo, Zach Ertz dropped the wide open pass, bro. I was about to. Wide open. Nah. I could have kicked the field goal.
Black. Come on.
Yeah.
Now Wentz. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And taking it
I can take a field goal, I think.
And just shy of the 40. And we will
I
get
can kick a field goal. I can kick a 58 field goal.
Left.
Woo!
Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. This from long, very long range. Right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good.
No good, bro. I missed it.
Everything
Missed
here
it.
in OT.
Yeah, it was a 58. Bro, I could have won, bro. Damn. That's a little tad big. I tried to measure that bitch
back where we started, all even as the kicks away.
Nah, it's somebody else. Nah, he talking about somebody else, Joe. Bro, Zach Ertz missed the wide open pass.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win.
Bro, he missed a wide open pass, bro. Zach Ertz, if you'd have seen it, bro, you'd have been mad yourself.
To the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now. The ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
81, 81. 82, 82. Great. What's up?
First throw of overtime for Wentz.
Oh, my God!
Goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
Nah, bro, I could have had a... Man, he was wide open, bro.
And it'll be a loss of about 8.
He ain't get the pass,
coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
We got three.
Wentz now to throw.
Oh, my God, he dropped it. Come on, go to take. Let's go to take, baby.
Free and brings up 4th down.
He about to win, dog. He needs a fucking field goal.
The defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game, and boy, they did it well.
Well, that'll be putting the
All I need is a fucking field goal, man.
Punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
I'm about to.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the toss, it's Gurley.
They got Gurley, got these big breaking hella tackles, all dumb as shit.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now Goff with his first throw in OT.
Thank you, let's go! Let's go!
And his guys will set up.
Let's go! I baited his ass, boy.
So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
82. Lion.
They go again with Scott, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Please. Black. Run. Shorty. Black.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Flushed out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Grade 15. What's your son? I got you.
The Eagles indeed snap it. Wins. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Mark Barron in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10.
This nigga won. He won.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 30.
Yeah, I got a sack. I went for it on 4th. He got a sack.
They run. It's Gurley.
Now, he ain't win yet, bitch. He still got to get the field goal. I'm saying, though, he ain't field goal range, though.
Pickup of 7.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Super 1.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Now Gurley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about.
And he walked. Go ahead, cash out. You're telling me run it back.
But we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime.
Yeah, tell him to run it back. Hell yeah.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to
I
play
had triangle,
and
man.
usually we focus on the offensive
seen the blitz coming
techniques,
too.
right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but
yeah, he beat me before. That nigga be doing this blitz play, but that shit crazy. Nah, I got it 3-4, 4-3, whatever you want. The pinch blitz. Yeah, man, blitz. The pinch blitz. I'm about to see you. See if you want to run it back. I'll see that 100 back.
$5 grand for a handbag like Saint Laurent, baby. We love that money, baby. 100,000 plus 100,000 my whip. 30,000 plus 30,000 my wrist.
Man, tell that nigga to play for the 200. Fuck it.
I swear, baby, was just kiss nuts.
Tell him to play for the 200.
That you done done for me. Baby, gonna take the charge and take the fall from me. Would love to take you shopping, but I'm in your town. Saw a little mama, I can give you more, baby.
Nah, this shit light, bro. This shit light, bro. Man, this shit light, bro. As soon as I find that play to beat that blitz, is over. Yeah, but what he do here, bring that safety down. I got the running back, because I got the running back blocking and play the middle of the field. And by the time I'm in shotgun. Bitch, I know, bro. I'm in shotgun.
Gotta hit him on the jack. When you coming back, where's you at on the
But I knew what he talking about, though.
Everything is intact. Could have been a seamstress, still wouldn't cut him slack. Pretty much ain't gotta
I lost because I missed the game. Abe, I lost because I missed the game from the game winning field goal from 58 yards out. That shit was horrible. I missed it by a little bit, bro. Just a little bit. And you know he got the little camera thing, bitch.
Wanna know what it's like, what it's like, yo, what it's like, yo. They wanna know what it's like, yo. All this ice is like snow. Get kimonos and let's fly to Tokyo. Pretty, please, baby, won't you have this phone?
Let me know when he something to you.
I got too much on my mind right now. So the hero Dale, get my baby 30,000. Bar for me. Bar for me, yeah. Bar for me. Bar for me, yeah. Bar for me.
Let me go.
Bar for me, yeah. Bar for me. Bar for me, yeah.
Money back.
You got it?
Money back. Money back. Make it like a money back. Money back. God, I do the Maybach on Monday, throw rock Friday. This is sweet. Saturday, that's just what classic. I said, babe, he said it's a pretty. You look like Beyonce.
You got it, Joe?
Money back, money back, money back,
Word.
money back, money back, money back, yeah. Money back, money back, money back, money back, money back. He can tell from the front, I got it behind me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Who said the crowds wouldn't embrace football being back in L.A.? You certainly couldn't tell that by what we saw a few moments ago. These folks are pumped up as their Rams get set to do battle with the Philadelphia Eagles. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
What happened? What happened, Joe? You ain't do nothing with our money, did you?
They'll run on first down. Scott, and he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Let's go.
On second down, Scott, and he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the others, you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Being chased out left. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 44 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On first down, Scott. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take down all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
I'll fuck with you. Yeah.
Throwing his Wentz.
7 up my way. 7 up my way now. 7 up my way now.
And he is into the end zone.
7 what? I know I got to play to beat that play. Keep blitzing. Keep blitzing.
Alshon Jeffrey from 8 yards out.
Yo, this nigga not even playing on all man. What the fuck is nigga playing on all ball?
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples, but I always love on these.
He ain't got this shit on all. He ain't got this shit on all matter.
You did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Goff will lead the Rams up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
You can tell by the thing, the kickoff thing.
Gurley. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
Nah, he good. He won last game.
MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They go play action here on first down. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Nah, he good. Both for our stuff gonna be both for our stuff like that. It's not like a.
Hey, 76.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, fighting off the defender. He'll take this up just shy of the 40. Excellent display of footwork on that run. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Starting left here. Louis. I know he ain't got it.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
76, tell him. 76. 76. We're good. Check. Presto.
Now Gurley, handoff left. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's Gurley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now a give running left for Gurley. There he goes again, and he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley from 17 yards out. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Zerline good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now Wentz. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Scott, and he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
On 2nd down now, Scott. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Great 15.
Working from the gun, Wentz eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
Lion.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First catch so far for Tate, and he's got a 1st down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Sunday. Run.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Great 15. Man 5-7.
On 2nd down, Scott. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. From the gun on third down, Wentz. And Tate's got it. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
On second down now, Scott. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard. To play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout.
Come on now, come on now, let's go.
Wentz to throw on third and 1. Escaping the pressure right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And the kick by Elliott is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Tell him. 76. 76.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
10-7 my way.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley.
Oh, now. I need one here. What if I need you?
At the 37. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Well,
while we have a second here, how about we get bold and make a couple Super Bowl predictions?
Hey, why not? Let's go ahead and put ourselves on the spot.
Just more fodder for the angry people. What do you think? Who's going to win it? Who's going to be the MVP?
Well, my prediction for this one is the New England Patriots win the football game. They win it 32-30. The MVP, the McCourty twins. Jason and Devin, they both get 2 interceptions apiece, and instead of splitting the trophy, they wrestle for it right there in the 50-yard line post-game because, you know, sibling rivalries, one always wants the upper hand.
Okay, that's bold. I'll go Rams on a Greg Zuerlein 44.
Like, come on, man.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Scott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
I ain't cheap, dude.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Empty. 82.
The final shot before half for Wentz. He's going to air one out.
See ya, touchdown, let's go! Right before half, pussy!
Touchdown!
Alshon Jeffrey!
Play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Elliott good on the extra point.
Alshon Jeffrey!
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout.
We'll be back after this.
You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Elliott now to kick this one away.
Come on, man.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's
I was
through
going
the end
to
zone
him.
for a
Wrong with this
touchback.
nigga.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is. Right?
Oh, you don't? Stop having this nigga break all these damn tackles, man.
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
It looks way too easy right now. 2 carries, 2 straight first down runs. The eyes are carrying the legs to the proper hole, and they're being created by an offensive line that has the leverage game going for them right now. Lower than the defensive front, creating space, and he's finding it in a big way. Gotta love what they're doing on offense right now.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And across the midfield, stripe into Eagle territory. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's
no, you don't. Come on, man.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
Keep running the ball now, dude. Come on.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff.
Yes.
That's going to be too
Missed
high, out of bounds and incomplete. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And it's 3rd down.
Well, his struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down. Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Cut! 180! 4 now. Hey, Shell! Cut!
Out of the gun. Goff. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? A shotgun snap for Goff. Flush to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. It was the veteran safety Malcolm Jenkins who got a hand in there to disrupt it. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
17-10. 17-10, 5:51 left in the 4th quarter.
Because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Wins 5-3, wins
Now they'll run on the draw. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech.
82.
Wentz to throw on second down. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ndamukong Suh able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. The Eagles on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun now for Wentz. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. An Eagle first down. Wentz hooking up with Jeffrey. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On first down, Scott. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Hang in there now. Hang in there now.
They'll run on first down. Scott, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now they'll throw it. Wentz eluding the pressure right. Caught right side. It's Jeffrey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he's got it complete to
Let's
Darren
go!
Sproles. And he is tackled
I'm not playing,
inside the 40,
nigga.
not quite to the 35.
Yeah, Darren Sproles. I got him in on 3rd down. Yo, Joe.
Time of the first.
Hey, Joe. Yo, Joe. Yo, Joe. About to cash out me my bread under 2 minutes. I'm running the clock down. I don't care. Let's get it. It's 2 minutes. I'm about to make him use all the timeouts, kick the field goal, and it's going down. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, Scott, and he'll take this one.
Oh yeah, use that timeout. That's what I'm talking about. Use the timeout.
A 2-minute break. We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Timeout. You can do whatever, bro. We run it back to 200. It don't matter.
Just about all 11, probably crashing the line here. On 2nd down, Scott fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause of the action. A timeout here defensively.
Get this first down, baby.
And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Wentz going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds.
Let's go!
Almost gets to the 10. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23.
Let's go!
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Let's go. Great.
They'll run on first down. Scott.
Let's go. Use your timeout, yeah.
But then quickly brought down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Let's go.
Shorty.
Wentz to throw.
Touchdown. 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 Let's get it. Touchdown.
Front Eagles touchdown.
Yeah.
Zach Ertz from 8 yards out.
Yeah.
The Eagles had 6.
Yeah. 24-10. Cash out me my bread.
And his kick
Cash out me my bread. Minute 38 left. Cash out me my bread. You can wait if you want. But let's get it. Cash at me my bread. Cash at me my bread.
This one away.
Yes, sir. Nah, 24-10. A minute 38 left.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
He's going to let it fly. And that one falls incomplete.
Vontae Maddox over there.
He had position there, but he couldn't hold on to second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up with that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
No, you
don't. Let's go. Fletcher Cox.
Fletcher Cox. Take him down.
Good try, baby.
The clock will roll.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that
try,
soda
baby.
down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
I'll
And this
take
is
that.
intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ronald
I'll take that. Ronald Darby. I'll take that.
And they finally put an end to this
I'll take
return,
that.
but not before.
Yep, I'll take that. He quit. I'll take that. He about to. Yeah, he quit. Get my bread. Send me my cash. My crack, and you can tell him we can run it back for 200 if you want to. Oh, game was over. It was already over. He threw a pick. It was only a minute something left. I was gonna need it. Yeah. Hey yo, tell him we can run it back for another 2, and you can go to the gym.
I'm two on one day on my third. I was too broke, now I'm too rich. Made 100K on my third shift. I'm a boy, so boy, I know I'm a gangster. And you a boy, man. We been getting money for a long time. We was out here hungry for a long time. I don't never really have no punchlines. And all you rappers looking like a lunch line. Nothing. Need a Uber right
You
now.
know what he say.
Right now. Need crew up right now. Cause we two up right now.
Back to 4. Back to 4.
Right now.
Back to 4. You should have kept it in there. I'm about to send it back to you right now. I'm not paying. I'm not worried about. Oh, he got it. Yeah, I need it. I'm here. I just sent it to you. What you mean?
We was getting that record label money before they knew us. And we were blowing your budget in the club to boof up. If your dog fall in your ball hog and get your whole crew up. Ooh, I'm with right now. I got you. Right now. Nothing. Need a Uber right now. Right now. Need crew up right now. Cause we two up right now. Ooh, I'm up right now.
Go.
First I pull up, hop out, valet, walk out. All these bands I lost count, cause I'm two up right now. Two up right now.
I got so much beef, I could barely sleep. Paranoia got me losing on my Z's all day. Good Lord, mama praying on the knees. When I up it, I'ma squeeze. Bad companies, bad for your company. Bad companies, bad for your company. Company in the ski mask in case you come for me. Got it in the ski mask in case you come for me. When I say I
Oh, you ain't getting the Rams?
They don't want no beef.
Oh, you getting
when
the...
they say they got beef.
Yeah, who on the Patriots?
They don't want no steam. She put it on it. Had a bachelor's degree.
Who they got? Besides Stephon Gilmore.
Hit a block. Yo, this flock. Where you at? Pin it. My new mat location be the flock. On the app.
Man, how about that offensive line? Who that wide receiver? They still got Josh Gordon. That bitch should be. Patriots. Super Bowl team. Nah, he must know something. Who they running back? Nah, they running back anymore that fast.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the New England Patriots. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
This all his money.
Lion!
Boston Scott, his first carry. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20.
Still winning his pitch
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Black, come on. Here, sit. Shorty. Go.
Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Here, sit. 82.
To throw is Wentz. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down.
Let's go. He was on it, but you weren't on it, nigga.
And he gets it to the 32.
Damn, he was on that shit, boy. He was on that. That should have been a pick 6.
Go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Scott. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Yes,
and
thank you, man.
Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Sunday.
To throw, it's Wentz. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On 2nd down now, Scott. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
82.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. He may try and run for this. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Take the 3.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder.
Oh, yeah, they got Cordell Patterson. That's what they got.
They were successful in getting 3, or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
No. He'll kick return.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. On play action, it's Brady. And right away, he lost the football.
Woo!
I think the Patriots are going to hang on to the football. They do. They get it back.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Now Brady. On the slant, it gets it to Gronkowski. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. That time a slant, Brady in general on those quick hitters, he just releases the ball so fast.
He does, and he's so accurate, but most of the time, he wins before the ball's even snapped by his pre-snap read. Finds out where the defense is and delivers it to the proper place.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And he is going to be stuck cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Letting one go deep.
I'll take that.
And that's caught.
Oh, yeah, he's just going to throw the Gronk. Yeah, he just going to throw the
Give him a gain of 37.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Michelle. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. On play action, now Brady.
Let's go!
Get away, and Brady will go down. Brandon Graham coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down.
And I blocked it. Let's go.
It's blocked.
Let's go.
Those really long field goals, when they are made, they are things of beauty. But there is a danger to getting them started, isn't there?
Yeah, with that low drive, you've got to really keep it low to the ground, don't you, to get that distance.
Yeah, hard to just pop it up in the air because otherwise it's not going to get there. So he's got to drive it low in order to have the distance, and that usually puts it in jeopardy, gives him a chance to block it, and everyone knows it on the other side. That's when you get your best jumpers on the other side of the field and try and get up and get it.
And this is Ertz with it. Right
I got
side.
I got Ertz, nigga. You got who you got, and I got Ertz, nigga. You got who you got, and I got Ertz, nigga.
So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him. And he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through. And that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. 18
no, hey, come watch this shit. What you doing, dude?
18 and a 1st down.
Come watch this shit, nigga.
2 minutes to go here in the
go to my
first
name
half.
recording.
We'll come back to Philadelphia
After this, the Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Wentz now to throw. Flush to his right. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Yeah, you seen it.
82, 82.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. It's complete left side to Aguilar.
Thank you, you dummy. Thank you, dummy, for trying to strip.
First as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They were held to a field goal on their first drive. They want 6 now, but it's 3rd and goal.
Lefty, lefty.
Working from the gun, Wentz. Flushed out right. He can run for it.
Wentz would have took that bitch in there.
Down here at the 3-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And Elliott puts this one through. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team.
Let's go.
We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says try something different, try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Wait, 20, 54.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Let's go up. Go, 66. Wait, 20.
On 2nd down, here's Brady.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play action. Now it's Brady sliding out of the pocket.
Get out of here, man.
Pull it in. What a diving catch there.
Tom Brady ain't making that throw. His back foot like that.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out.
Hell no, he's not.
This is Michelle on the counter.
Fumble. Let's go!
He lost the football. It's loose. And the Eagles
fucking go!
Covered. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
They'll run on first down. Scott. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Come on now. Come on now. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Scott. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal.
Sunday. Iron Lion. Iron Lion. Shorty. 81. Great.
Throwing now is Wentz. Now he'll escape to his left. This will be caught at about
oh,
the 5.
My God, that big loss short.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
81.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And here he'll get it down to the 7. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
82.
Wentz now on 3rd and goal. Trying to improvise. He may try and run for this.
Oh, my God. Wilson was got in that
right
bit,
on
bro.
the edge of the goal
Go
line
for
at
it.
about the 1-yard line. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
I like his effort there. He got it done on his own. But let's face it, he puts defenses in a really stressful spot when he takes off and runs because a lot of guys have coverage responsibilities.
Good job of rallying, though, because I thought when he first took off, he might pick up the first down. Now they'll run it on the
Let's
toss.
go!
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown.
But they about to let him get. I thought they about to let that boy break off that thing and get me.
And the Eagles add on to their lead.
I thought he about to break off that block and get me.
Third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp.
Let's go!
Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and
Joe
that's the 25-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Brady now on first down. And a dump off to White. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It'll be a gain of 4. And it'll make it second down.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one. Especially not with Tom Brady.
Who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? Hey, down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Brady to throw.
Thank you. I'll take that. I will take that.
Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And his guys are going to take
that
at the 34-yard line.
Hey, I will take that. I need my 800. I need my 800.
At the 34. Now Scott. Oh, look at that.
See you.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
See you. See you. Oh, my God.
First down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where
everybody that ball with the move,
taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
81. Shift. Go.
Throwing on first is Wentz. They still can't get it. Over the middle, complete.
Oh, that time back there, E. That's how you do it. Oh, that time back there, E.
18 yards there.
Oh, that time back there. Look how I maneuver through that shit, E.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense.
Yo, Abe, I'm predicting, bro. I use too many plays, really.
To stop you? Like, you're taking charge.
I ain't even deep in my motherfucking playbook.
On second down, Scott, and now running right through it.
Touchdown. That's 21-0. 21-0.
Boston Scott, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the
21-0.
Eagles add 6 to their lead.
21-0.
Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
And all deep in his own territory, pops up the football.
Oh, my God.
So a teammate picking him up there,
bro.
that was nearly a disaster.
Cheated.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We got to get it back.
Let's go. He can't do nothing. It don't matter where he go to. What you do, I got it.
For second down.
Come on, man. Looking for Grunt. I know you're looking for Grunt. 21-0. I need my bread.
Ready to throw on second down. Slant route caught by Edelman. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your number one cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down.
Thank you. I take that.
He rifles one that's intercepted.
I take that. Come on, man. Yeah, quit, nigga. Quit. Tell him we can run it back for the 800. We can run it back for the 400. It don't matter. See my bread. Oh, matter of fact. See what he want. Actually, what he want to do, cause I gotta I gotta go to work tomorrow. I'll be taking it down around this time.
Hey, I ain't folding under pressure. I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no, but don't push me. Fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up. Gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp. I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now in his glow. Bust off like a. Welcome to the rodeo.
Yo, bro, tell him I'm playing tomorrow, bro.
I came up and made it happen. Now it's by the stove.
Nah, I'm about to take it down.
Do me dirty, I'ma find you lay
bro, tell that nigga, cash out my bread. I'm playing tomorrow, my boy.
Rather do this alone. I wasn't asking for no help. They keep asking how I'm winning with the card that I was.
Man, I ain't gotta talk to nobody. I talk to him. I ain't gotta talk to nobody, bitch. I won. I'll play tomorrow. Cash out me my bread. I'll play tomorrow.
Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage. I ain't folding under pressure.
Tell him he sit here play you tomorrow. He about to take it down, eat dinner, take it down.
But don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose.
I ain't about to be tired of work tomorrow.
Just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp. I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now in his glow. Bust off like a. Welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face, I use that as motivation. I can never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated. For a second, lost myself, I was too busy getting busy. Now they see me out in public and be known what my name is. All these rappers want the clout and the life of being famous. I just wanna be stable, tell my family we made it. I was coming for my spot, a young
I get off work early tomorrow, we play all tomorrow, bitch.
Bands can hit the island for vacation. I've been know my haters, you could say I'm constipated. 5 racks on his fit, just to stunt while I'm in Vegas. On my body, shout out to my
Caleb. Let me know what he said.
Got the cake up, now he's on the data. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no, but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch stay at my nose. Long nights just to hit the studio. Now I'm eating steak and shrimp. I ain't eating sloppy Joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now in his glow. Bust off like a. Welcome to the rodeo.
Oh, tell him I'll play tomorrow, bitch. I get up early, bitch, around 3:30, 4 o'clock, bitch. I'll be on all day, bitch. I take his money all day, bro. This shit is easy to me, bro. I know what he like doing. That little bliss shit ain't gonna keep working.
Diamonds in the chains, bust down wrists. And you ain't never seen no like this. What? Tell me something I don't know. What?
Tell me something I don't know. What? Tell me something I don't know. Like when it drop, whole game in the chokehold.
I be out on a late night, opposite a play fight. See sign break night, this break night. My wristwatch is like a break light. And you can get it right on your gravesite. So tell me something I don't know. $50 pizza when I'm eating in Soho. I heard that you in love with the stuff in your in the.
Alright, I'm gonna be on tomorrow, bro. Yeah, good luck, bro.